me just been to download. That's why if anyone's left any messages or anything, I've not got back to you yet. I had some internet, but not very much on the phone. Also, at a festival, be on the phone. Yeah, so I've actually did a video already on the way up the road, and it turned into 40 minutes of me just talking, which was good because it used up the first 40 minutes of my drive and giving me something to concentrate on. So I've kind of been looking forward to doing this one a little bit. So yeah, I've been away since last Tuesday. It's now Monday, so it's like I'm near it. A week away. I've now had a bit of a wash and a bit of a shave, brush my teeth and brush my hair while driving, using up time. Always good. I'm just about to pass Carlisle, so I'm almost home. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to say that over the next week, or the next few days, I took quite a lot of videos of bands and just lots of photos and all that crap that you do at these things. I'm going to make up a couple of videos, I think, on this, on download, and then one for, I might not put it live, I might just keep it for like my own records, like a sort of slideshowy type thing, so I can remember what bands I've seen. I tried to do that on the first video I did just when I left Colville, which is down Castle Donnington, and I couldn't remember any. My head's just mush. I think that was my last kick of energy to make it home. 4 days of drinking and sun has fair worn me out. Don't know if I'll be awake tomorrow at all. My plan is I'm going to go home, have a shower, stick up this video, which I'm going to aim for being about 10 minutes long, something like that. Put that out tonight. It means I don't need to do a video, but it doesn't take long to upload. And I'm going to watch, I think, there might be 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, only one. It's only Monday. Damn it! So I've got 1 episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi to watch. See how stuff's going on. And I will get back to. So if I haven't replied to any comments on any videos during the week. I did 7 videos last week and uploaded them all, timed them. And I tried so hard. I got a great photo of me at download, pure sunburnt, steaming, and I was going to put it on the YouTube page. You know, when I normally say tonight live stream and say sorry, already too steaming to do it, and I couldn't get the internet. It wasn't powerful enough to run YouTube Studio. I got like sort of 10 seconds and 15 seconds every couple of minutes of enough access to actually load something up. But the fact that it worked at all, the phone worked at all, was alright. I did notice when I was text messaging people and stuff, it was like, you know, it was sending an hour after I texted and stuff like that, just being buffered somewhere. It was fun. I'm old though. Feeling a little bit that way. Wasn't the oldest? There's 4 of us there. Me, Peter, Wayne and Martin. Martin and Peter. Well, Martin's 60 next week, I think, he said. In fact, he did say it about 20 times. After the first time I was listening. Wayne's 57 or something like that. Peter must be, I think he's 40 something. I think he's younger than me, but not that much. But gone are the days I've been able to handle. I did Glastonbury once, and that was a total slog. I think, to be honest, it would have killed me if I tried to do the same weekend I get away this time. It's a lot of effort and tiring, very tiring. And that was with I've got my personal assistant disabled access wristband because Wayne's diabetic, so we got into the disabled campsite, which made it totally bearable and fine and luxurious, let's be honest. Although the last jobby was a tough one. It's like, I know, you know, it's like, okay, the chemical toilets are all getting taken away soon, accept that it's the last day investment, but still, I mean, it was horrid. know, and it was just like, the toilets were fine as well up in town. Sometimes you have to wait in a queue. There's like a block of 10. I'm like waiting in a queue, and it's like if a girl comes out, you go, yeah, because they're probably clean. That doesn't work on the last morning, on the Monday morning after a 4-day festival. It was just, I don't even want to think about it. It's like the most horrible thing ever, just to sit on someone else's jobby. No, chemical toilets, fuck them. Horrid. Like, what an amazing weekend. Saw so many bands that were great. Headliners, Kiss on the Friday night, Iron Maiden, and I was just too tired. I had to go back to the tent. Didn't really watch Biffy Clyro. I'm not a fan. There was one song I did like. The Just Long Stream, da 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 da. I like that one. But actually, my pal Wayne put it on. We got like a Bluetooth speaker thing in the tent. Put that on. I was like, this one's that, yeah, that one. And to be honest, I was bored of the song and didn't like it before it got to the bit at the end. So I kind of like the end of one Biffy Clyro song, and nothing else I've ever heard has stuck in my head or I like. So I'm sorry, I think I'm just too old. It must be too new. Not my thing. Kiss were probably, let's be honest, Kiss were shit, but they were brilliant. It was a great show, but I mean, I don't understand the Kiss Army thing. I don't understand the folk who are pure mad into Kiss. Like, there's an awful lot of bands that are an awful lot better. But the stage show was fantastic, and it was a great show, and they do have one of the best things about Download is that even Iron Maiden aren't immune to it. It's like, oh, we're playing Download, we'll play our biggest hits, and that's what everyone does, and it's just great. So it's like, if you've never seen a band before, and okay, the headliners have got a bit more than half an hour, but during the day, if you're going to see a band who've got half an hour or 45 minutes, they will try and make as much of a set out of that half hour, 45 minutes as they can, and it's great, rather than actually going to one of their proper gigs where they're trying to push their new album or doing what's the deep cuts. You just get the battered greatest hits. I mean, Kiss, I knew every song, but I don't know any Kiss songs. There'll be a video coming up of it's a zip line. Paul Stanley is good. He's great. His voice is quite singing totally fine. Talking between things like, we're Kiss. It's like, yeah, we really like it here, Download. Maybe that was just me thought that. That was good fun. And Brucey, best. I don't know, I need to have a wee think about it. We're going to do as I said, some sort of slideshow, perhaps just for my own records. And I'll make a folder of all the photos, because I took a photo of every band I saw, like a specific one photo, just so I could remember who they were. Because it's amazing how your brain just turns to mush. I can totally handle a one-day, all-day festival, and then the following week another all-day, one-day festival. You don't remember it all, but you just get 3 days battered together, and you just can't remember what I saw. One of the main things about it wasn't really a metal festival, which is really strange. Normally you expect, what's a band I always remember, Hatebreed, like what a crap name for a band. No, obviously I don't like Hatebreed, but boy were they good. That was a few years ago. Destroy everything, destroy everything, destroy everything. Ah! Keep it catchy, you get my attention. Another band, I don't know, it's like, on Friday there was an awful lot of sort of, not in terms of sort of classic rock, sort of late 60s, early 70s type stuff. Maybe we went to the wrong bands, I'll give it that, because I didn't know anyone there. My pal Tegan sent me a list of bands that he would have gone to see if he was there, and I forgot to look it up. We just went for the ones that had silly names, really. punk's a very wide range of types of music though. You know, you get punk and you get... when I was a kid, 20 years ago, I was thinking, oh, punk, Sex Pistols. And it's like, yeah, but also an awful lot more than that, going in different... Everyone's trying to squeeze their own wee genre out of that. Punk's really not my thing. You know, is Green Day really punk? It's real punk, not only made by people who can't play guitar or can't play instruments and just scream and shit. Oh, a wee bit of an event. There's the border crossing, which will soon be, you know, machine gun posts and passport checking and stuff like that. No, not that one. Machine gun posts and passport checking. I don't see how anything else would change. But yeah, so I'm back. So now I've got. I turned off the sat nav because my phone's doing it, the battery. So I don't know, 100. I'm sure the last sign said 95 miles to Glasgow. So 90 miles to Glasgow, 80 miles, something like that. I don't know. I start recognising it because I've done this bit of the journey so many times. The sat nav took me in a different route. Google Maps took me on a different route home than I went down. I went down the M6 and came back up the M1, which involved going past a horse-drawn carriage, Appleby Fair. I think that's an English thing, I don't know if we get horse-drawn carriage shows. Ecclefechan, Lockerbie, Glasgow 85, Edinburgh 88. Which makes you feel that, oh, it's only 3 miles between Glasgow and Edinburgh. It's a little bit longer than that. I suppose if, when I say 80 miles, that's... So basically when I went to buy the tenor bass, when I went to buy the Blackstar HT5 amp, which I need to play a bit, I need to give it another run. I'm thinking of selling it. I need to sell some of them, but I can't keep all my amps, and it looks like I've probably got another one. I'm still a little bit on the fence with this Gibson SG I've got. Like I didn't want another SG, I only bought it because it was knackered and I was going to paint it yellow. Incidentally, Monster Truck, the band, had a yellow SG, which actually on the big screen was a yellow SG, but actually when you looked at the stage it was a sort of a TV yellow, which is yellow, browny, natural wood yellow as opposed to being yellow. But they do a thing, you always see it with, especially the British rock festivals, when they put some sort of filter on the camera, so you look at it and you go, yeah, I've seen this before, you know, when you're watching stuff from download, will it happen? No, that's not download, it was pissing down. And it's like they put like an amber shade and an amber filter onto what they're recording to make it look like it's sunny. The weather was absolutely, let's be honest, just a bit perfect. It was a little bit windy, so hence the sunburn, because, you know, a bit of a chilly wind and super bright noon sun in your face does tend to. I was really, I'm quite surprised how red I am. I don't think I've actually burnt though. I've kind of gone brown for a change. I had my sun cream factor Glasgow in my bag though, factor 35, 45 for like newborn babies, Scandinavians and Scottish people, where it's basically just white paint to just get, I don't know, you know, it's like there's no point putting tan lotion. We don't tan. I don't tan. I'm white and then I'm red. It's that. I'm not faffing at that. But it's horrible stuff just happening all over my face. Amazing. On the way back up there, I just had putting on suntan lotion and then getting all the... Obviously didn't wash when it was there, but it's silly. Can't do that. Also, I think I've got kind of grown dreadlocks. You'll see it I'll probably sneak out over the next week lots of videos during the day, but the one that goes out at 7 o'clock at night will be a proper video, apart from tonight, in which case it's this one. And I did say it was going to be 10 minutes long, it's now 16. It was actually, I noticed there was 23 minutes of video left there, so I'll just keep rabbiting on shite. Yeah, I was talking about the SG, it's like swapping for an orange amp and a Yamaha Rev Star and something else, but a quite Telecaster, a PV Telecaster with a Fishman bridge in it. I've been thinking about it since like driving, what else to think about. The Fishman bridges are really expensive. Kind of, I think, see if I took it out the guitar, I kind of think I would probably get the same for the Fishman bridge as I would for the Fishman bridge in a guitar. So along those lines I was wondering, do I put it in my FGN? Telecaster, that might be quite nice. But then again, I don't know. I've got a funny feeling actually there was an extra switch needed and quite a lot of routing. The FGN is just like a telly, so it's just all you've got is what's behind the wee metal plate. If it needs, we need more routing, so I've tried that. I'm not bothered with that because there's a special chip thing you need. Oh! Did I rob the special chip thing from a Schecter? Ah! Because it's got a power bridge in it. I bought a guitar ages ago, paid 100 quid for it, and it came with a Japanese custom made, not custom made, but it says custom made on the 12th fret, Ibanez neck on it. The body had been hacked away a bit. It had Gotoh tuners, the Fishman power bridge, and a DiMarzio, and I can't remember what other pickups were in it. Definitely had the DiMarzio that I put in my BC Rich Pitch, and it basically put 100 quid. So if you really want to buy a guitar, don't be buying individual parts. Buy guitars that someone else has already upgraded because they go really cheap. You know, if you're wanting, I don't know, a set of Seymour Duncans, and you got a very specific one you got, have a look at guitars that have already had them fitted. You know, it's like, I don't know how much a set of Seymour, 150 quid for a set of the JB and whatever, everyone likes those ones. The most common ones. Have a look and see if you can find like an Epiphone Les Paul that's been upgraded to them or something like that. You'll probably find that you can pick them up in the guitar for the same price as the pickups on their own anyway. Okay, you've got to take them out, but you have to fit them into your guitar anyway, and then put whatever's in your guitar into the Epiphone or the Squire or whatever, and then sell that, and you probably get most of your money back. It's being sensible. Bob Taylor, watching this. He's good, was he? He had a Jazzmaster body, a Jaguar body, for a Jaguar next, and then he's ended up with he's got a Telecaster neck, Telecaster parts, he's looking at bodies, and it's like, just buying a body for a telly is really expensive. It's 100 quid. I know this because I was kind of looking for one for my new Japanese, but with a Mexican body strap. It's going to cost me, basically, to get a nice body, it's going to cost me like 100 quid. I paid 150 for the guitar. It's not that there's anything wrong, well, apart from the paint job and the dents, many dents in the body. You know, it's like the relic job where someone's going, I'll hit it with a hammer. It doesn't really look very natural when you hit it with a hammer. It looks like someone's hit it with a hammer. I wish I could play that. I kind of want to play that when I go home, but I've already stripped it to bits. What I think I might do, you're gagging to play the guitar. I've been playing the wee encore bass a bit, but that's not the same. Not the same. Play the shower, play the guitar, tempted to get a McDonald's on the way home. 20 minutes in, okay, so this was meant to be the 10-minute video. So, rock on everyone, thanks for everyone. I will get back to everyone tomorrow or whatever. Anyone who's messaged me about shit, I've not been ignoring things. I was aware that things were coming in, and sometimes I tried clicking the like button, and sometimes it just didn't like, and sometimes it did. And I've got some shit to run through, and last week's videos were a bit of a hodgepodge. So I should be all back on